Today, we're looking at CaDa's latest offering from their Master Series. That, of course, being the Lotus Exige Cup 430. It has 3,730 pieces, officially licensed by Lotus, and officially designed by Suwon Ji. Hope I said that correctly. Designer of the CaDa Apollo Intensa Emozione. And this copy was sent over by Barweer for me to do a review for you good folk. And using my code below, you can get this shipped to your door for under $200 US. And we're gonna find out if that's worth it. We're gonna take a look. Round back, it looks like we will get some cool features. Let's dig into this sumptuous little gâteau. Under the skirt, we get a surprising 4 boxes with a gorgeous print of the real Exige across the top. I really love that touch. Under the largest box lies the manuals, which come with some really nice shots of the completed model juxtaposed with the real Exige. They look very nice together, and I honestly think I don't mind the lack of words about the design process. The pictures are really nice. Looks like we have 8 building stages to look forward to, so let's not wait for the grass to grow. No blue pin vomit here, of course, my brothers and sisters. The wheel hub and suspension assembly is actually fairly unique and very solid. Getting started here on our gearbox. Naturally, you're going to want to take your time aligning your gears, lest you find yourself shifting from 4th to 1st on a windy mountain road and leave your gearbox in the rhubarb. Not sure what that contraption is, but after that we add one final structure to end the first building stage. First print of the set. Another print for the engine cover, which is used to get this, cover the engine, before attaching to the chassis. Here are a couple of interesting parts that I've never seen before. Let me know down below if you've seen these little suckers before. Another print for the license plate links up nicely to the Lotus print from before. Rear taillight design is simple, but has an interesting connection that lends to some beautifully subtle curvature. It links to the chassis as easy as an autumn leaf falling gently from a tree, plummeting to its eventual death. Where was I? End of the second stage, and the rear end is looking amazing. I love the shaping and everything fits together firmly and beautifully. It's built incredibly well. Got some more rear end shaping for you achieved on this occasion with ball joints and U-joints. That's crazy. That's insane. Next up, we can rig up a stick to our tranny tunnel. Wow, what a sentence. Then we connect everything to the rear end and secure it all in place. Steering locked in and connected up. Look at how well this firewall bit fits. Feast your eyes on the magnificence. Magnificence. That's a word, right? Magnificence. Now, I don't know how quite to impress this on you across this world wide web to which we are connected, but the build for this side area is fantastic. So good. Also, who knew you could make flared fenders connecting these two bits? Certainly not I. This side build section is insane. I won't spoil it. Check it out for yourself. Get on board. More, please. For Britain. Building the engine cover at this stage, and here's a tip. You can use this stick from a prior step to better align the pieces of the cover prior to connecting. That's a clever pig. Clever tip for you, number 53. The design for the engine cover is quite interesting, using these rubber axle links to get a slight angle, and the whole thing connects easily, and you can use that stick once again to lower it all into position. I mean, how good is that? Finally, mounting up the Union Jack. These wing supports look awesome too, and looks even better when mounted. Here's another tip for you. I'm generous today. This bit of bodywork is much easier to install with the engine cover up. And with that, the rear end is about done. Seat design is pretty nice, and they install very easily. Steering comes with a printed Lotus tile, and it looks great, but I do find it a bit odd that they went for left-hand drive on an English vehicle. I feel like right-hand drive would be more appropriate. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's the fully printed dashboard, and they even provide a diagram so that you may properly align the dials, and it looks great installed. Starting to get some work done for the front end. This thing is dense, and it's got some nice prints to boot. Front end cover going on. Here's a little montage of the front end sculpting. I don't want to spoil too much for you. I'd rather you enjoy it for yourself, but needless to say, the designer has done some incredible work here. Tons of weird angles come together to make a beautiful shape. Also, I was a little skeptical of these bespoke headlight pieces, but my worries were immediately put to bed. It was absolutely the right call, and they look beautiful. The doors are simple and attach easily. My only issue, my only gripe with the overall design is the side view mirrors. I think they do an okay job of representing the source material, but in the end, I think they just don't look very good. They're super boxy and kind of clunky looking. On such a nicely curved car, it's, kind of an eyesore. Last up are the wheels, and a lot of people are saying these are the same as the AMG 1 wheels. And what a dumb thing to say. These ones are obviously black, not silver. Am I the only one here that was blessed with the gift of vision? One final treat, of course, since this is the CaDA Master Series, is the printed display plaque. It looks great and completes the experience of the Lotus Exige. And with that, the Lotus Exige is completed. And wow, do I have some thoughts about this one. I'm feeling glass half full kind of day today. Let's go to the pros first. First of all, for those who are visually gifted, such as myself, you will note that this is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's got all the curves of the Lotus Exige. I think the designer did an incredible job. And the green, I love this dark green color. It may not be perfect compared to the actual cars, more of a dark teal, but this is giving like big British racing green vibes, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. Also, no RC. You don't have to fart around with wires. That is a blessing, and we should celebrate it. Next up, the build for this was very, very good. Everything was clever, pretty fresh. Nice to see lots of great, interesting things. Transverse mounted V6 right on top of the gearbox to start things off. And then you build up the sides, which are really interesting. The back is great build. The engine cover, as I mentioned, the front end with all the angles. There's just something to enjoy at every corner. And of course, modern day CaDA sets that are licensed, all prints. There are no stickers in this set. That is a nice thing that you don't have to muck around with. Nothing to break up the build. It's great. And I mentioned it before, we're gonna find out now. Under $200 US shipped to your door for this, almost 4,000 pieces, fully licensed, beautiful design, great build, excellent quality, all prints. It's fabulous value. This is proper 18 plus vibes. This is what I like to see. It doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't insult your intelligence. It's not overly complicated. It's just good fun and it's very adult friendly. Now for the cons, there's only a few that I could really think of. There's nowhere to store the roof. I don't know if that's the case on the real car. Maybe it is, but you can take the roof off. It is meant to come off. But I tried putting it in the back in the engine cover, but there's nowhere to put it. There's no room. Some parts to install are a bit fiddly, but once you link everything up, it's very solid. It's just during the installation. There's like pins that go up to connect the doors here, and they go all the way up through the bottom, and they can be a little bit tricky. But once you get everything in, it's very solid. It's just getting it there sometimes, little fiddly. I think somebody else mentioned there might be something wrong with the gearing, but I don't really have any motors, so I can't really check that out effectively. Plus, I don't care. I don't think I care that much. Yeah, gearboxes, they're fine, but eh. And the final con is at $200 for all of this, it really makes you question your sanity when paying $400 to $500 for a similar level from Lego. It just makes me think, why am I doing that? Am I like a sadist or something? Why would I spend more than double when I can have something like this? So I don't know. This thing for me, I absolutely love it. Love the source material. It's unique and interesting. The design is beautiful. I love the color. I think the price point is great value. I think it's a slam dunk across the board for me as a fan of these sets who doesn't really care for the RC components. This is mega. This is kind of exactly what I wanted, and I'm so glad it didn't disappoint. But I want to know what you think down below. Does this thing do it for you? Is it a little weird? What do you think of the design? Ooh, one more thing I forgot to mention about the design. I think a little bit of a con. I think the rear suspension ride's a little bit high. That's it. Honestly, probably after like a year or two of sitting on the shelf, it'll probably sag back there anyways, so might work itself out. But as it sits right now, I think it's a little high. But yeah, other than that, tell me what you think down below. I am absolutely loving this. This release kind of came out of the blue, wasn't really expecting it, but I'm still very much looking forward to the AMG GT3. I think we all are. We're so hyped. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.